like anything joyful, it becomes addictive. So you can be addicted to bad things like drugs or cigarettes or alcohol, and that's going to take you down that road to ruin. Because it makes you happy for a minute,
Yeah.
Or you can do something that fills you with joy: hiking, voice acting, petting your dog, whatever, taking a long bath, whatever it is that's going to make you happy at that moment, and owning it. And then suddenly that's your life. My life is, if I don't record, I don't feel quite as alive. It makes me feel fully, richly alive. And everybody wants to know why we're here. You know why we're here? To do exactly what you're doing, what you like doing, as well as you can for as long as you can, until your life is over. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the philosophy of voice acting. I think I have a new course, and you're my first student.
Yeah, that's why I do my radio show. I've loved doing it. I've been doing my radio show for 6 years.
See, there you go. When you were -5, it's amazing. And that's how I am. And if this existed, when I was a child, I would have been doing it when I was even younger, But for every once in a while, I'd stop. And I guess you can get burned out too. And I would advise anyone, the way to not get burned out is not pressure yourself. That if you don't, like I had cancer, a divorce, and various things that happened to me, that I slowed down in order to heal.
Yeah.
Okay? Great singer, songwriter, humanitarian John Lennon took 5 years off to raise his kid. And he wrote songs during that time, but he didn't have to do that. He did it for himself, And Miles Davis did the same thing because he had drug problems and marriage problems and all kinds of problems of his own, and he straightened himself out around the same time, mid-70s, when a lot of these artists, musicians, and singers, actors sort of fell off into the drug world, And by 1980, they started waking up and saying, I got to get off these bad things and get on to good stuff again because I created wonderful things in the past. So I created wonderful things for like 40 years. And then I kind of took almost 5 years off, and I'm back now.
Yeah.
You're my first interview, and I have another one coming up in a couple of days.
Oh, wow.
In like 5 years. I've been living kind of like a hermit. I live in the woods, I have my own hiking trail, and chickens and ducks and dogs and cats, and property and garden. It's great in the sense that it gives me lots of meditation and sort of monk-like environment. I have a wood stove that's burning right now, Just brought in some wood right before you called. Drew cartoons of W.C. Fields and Gary Cooper here, which I put up on Facebook to see what people thought that are part of some of the audio titles I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And it's snowing here, which is amazing because it was like 70 degrees only a couple of days ago. And I think tomorrow it's supposed to be like 68. So that's the Catskills, You never know whether it's going to snow, or it's going to be sunny or whatever. But it's just gorgeous here, and I live on this wonderful piece of land. And this, again, has little to do with voice acting, except, again, to repeat that even when I wasn't working, I was still recording and making audio. Yeah. Even during the last 5 years, I just was slower at it, and I only did it when I felt like it. Sometimes it would tire me to the point that I had to take a day off and sleep all day. But I still had the urge, and it was therapeutic, and it was art. I wasn't doing it to sell it. Now I'm selling some of the things I recorded 5 years ago and adding new value and new things to them. So that now I'm putting out a lot of content. I've got a short new Sherlock Holmes came out April 2nd that I did all the voices for and wrote. All kinds of things. And got a couple of movies I'm doing. A bunch of things are happening. So, it's sort of grown again, but it didn't die. See, I didn't let it die.
Yeah.
but I have to announce, and I don't know when this is airing, but I have to announce that I just got off the phone maybe 10 minutes before you called with my bank. You know, the evil Simon the Green. I'm going to take your house. You must pay the rent. I can't pay the rent. You know. So my dad used to do that. My dad was a bit of a performer, even though he was a policeman. He could have been a comedian, and my Uncle Joe was very funny as well. Mm-hmm. But that's an old bit. It's an old, where you do all the characters, and you do, Simon the Green, you must pay the rent, and you kind of twirl a fake mustache in him. But anyway, I just got off the phone with them, and they accepted my request for a modification of my loan, which means I will not lose my house.
Well, that's good.
Because I know you were worried. I know the people out there have no idea what I'm talking about, except they have their own problems in life. But once in a while, life hands you, a bad deck of cards, a bad hand of cards, and you go, what am I going to do with these? So I've been sort of fighting through these various issues, and I still have a few, but that's one of them off my mind, the main one, which is where do you live and how do you survive? And I think as long as everyone can feel in your heart that you're safe, that your survival is not at stake, you're not going to become homeless, then anything is possible. Then I don't really care if anybody wants me. I like when they want me and want to hire me. But even if I'm at home, I will continue to do voice acting for the rest of my life, every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to enjoy life, don't be negative. You have to stay positive.
Well, here's the wonderful thing about voice acting, and you kind of expressed it, that it's fun. And the reason that it's so much fun is that you get to play often characters that are so different than yourself and don't even look like you. Or they're animals, or they're a tree. And suddenly you're a child and I can scream at the top of my lungs. If I'm on a ship and I want one of the characters to yell, he can go, "Run home!" And I can take the time to do that, but I can only do it because I use my instrument every day.
Yeah.
And I feel fortunate and lucky. And a couple of times when I've been sick and I've had the financial thing compressing me and I get a phone call from a social worker, I sound a little stressed maybe. And maybe they don't get that I'm doing voices or telling jokes and I sound maybe manic. So they'll say, did you ever think of therapy? And the thing that, I've had therapy. It's good to talk to people, especially living alone like I am. And so I went, and I went twice actually, and eventually the therapist said to me after the end of the second session, she said, "You don't need to be here." Well, but she meant that, first of all, I have all the voices in my head, so talking to yourself out loud is actually very healthy, and it is the most sane thing to do. Because if you talk out loud, you hear your own voice, you hear your tone, and you hear the words, and you go, does that make any sense or not?
Yeah.
Am I being an idiot or a big baby, or is this real, And I've been able to slow myself down enough that I can make those decisions. And that's what therapy is. It's like a mirror, you bounce it off of something. So I'm bouncing ideas off people all day long now and making life into therapy. People say to me, why do you run in the woods? Why do I see you running at the supermarket with your cart to put it away? It's because that's exercise. That's 2 seconds or 5 seconds or 10 seconds of my life where I got my heart racing and upbeat, and I got some extra oxygen into my brain. And when I go back to my car, I feel better.
Yeah.
It's better than eating a candy bar. Just jogging for like a minute in the fresh air is enough to like wake your body up to make you want to do more. And like when I've had problems, I had a broken back, I was hit by a car as a pedestrian, all kinds of horrible things. Luckily, nothing has happened to my voice yet. But what I learned, after I was physically able, is that don't be hard on yourself. Do it once, twice. You start out like I used to be able to do 10, 20, 30, 50 push-ups. Right now I can only do about 5 because my body, even though I've got good muscle tone, my body's still a little weak. And, I've had operations and stuff, so I have to take it slow. But little by little, every day I try to do more.
Yeah.
So, people that say I can't do push-ups, for example, should just try doing it. And try just like on your knees, like a baby, do them halfway, And so then try something even simpler, which is the simplest yoga poses, which is like downward dog, which is you do kind of like as if you're going to do a push-up, but then you kind of make a V at it, an upside-down V out of your body. You kind of raise your butt up in the air a little bit and you stretch. And then you do downward dog or snake. You do snake, and that's where you go up and curve your back a little. Do a couple of those, and suddenly your back doesn't hurt anymore. You don't have to take drugs.
Yeah.
And you're a better voice actor because you're using your body and you're moving your arms and your back and you're lifting your arms up and raising your head and moving your head right and left in a way that's animated, an animated character. Then, of course, there's other kinds of voice acting, which I do some of, but I don't get as much because I'm so good at dialects and voices that I get cast mostly for character work. But there's the announcer voice, where the guy just talks. There's the NPR voice, which is kind of like how I'm speaking now. The guy was talking like this all the time, and they're talking over the song. That was Simon and Garfunkel. Sounds of silence, yeah! I got an earache. Go to the Coliseum! And I'm in a doctor's office, and I'm sick, and there's all sick people around me, and they're blasting that on the radio, They're not calming you down, they're making you nervous, and then they wonder why you have high blood pressure, See, the voice affects you emotionally. So, like, I had a doctor, I stopped going to him. I have a nice doctor now, a quiet doctor, but I had a doctor who sounded like Jerry Lewis in his hypnotic character. And he one day, and all his plants were dying too, which I'm like, if he can't keep his plants alive, how's he going to keep me alive? But I walked in one day, I don't know what it was. I think it was just a checkup, but in those days they used to put the thing around your arm. Now I think they put something on your hand. There's really much easier ways to do your blood pressure and temperature now.
Yeah.
But this was still like they wrapped that thing around your arm and they pressed a balloon and it goes. And meanwhile, it was raining really hard outside, and there's a window right there, and he's leaning in my ear and yelling, "Boy, it's nasty out today. Oh, it's raining. Look at that rain. Gee, I got high blood pressure." Sure, I got high blood pressure. You're yelling in my ear. But, it's a story. It's a character, right? See? It applies. And the reason that Jerry Lewis, for better or worse, some people don't like him because he's so over the top. He's not afraid to embarrass himself. And his character, that character in particular, is so different, opposite of what he was as a person. Mm-hmm. He was a very quiet, kind of erudite, serious guy playing his nut. But that voice or that temperament is Woody Woodpecker, not the voice, but the temperament. It's Bugs Bunny. It's Dawes Butler used to do it for all of the court jesters or comic relief characters in every one of the J. Ward fractured fairy tales, where he talked like this. Every sentence ends with a weird sound. And then when they J. Ward did the Quisp and Quake commercials for that cereal, that was just Captain Crunch shaped differently.
Yeah.
It never sold well enough. But the cartoons were very funny, where he did, Quisp, it's shaped like a flying saucer, and then he did it from the Hanna-Barbera cartoons from the Peter Bonemus show, as the third